So in station 3, instead of doing a rear step, we're going to do a forward step. And it's going to have an intentional pause built in there because a lot of times people will retain some tension even through station 1 and station 2. Once again, whichever one of those gave you the biggest awareness, asymmetry limitation, revisit that after you do this. But we're going to do this little swing right in front, and that's going to slow us down in the middle and take that same breathing sequence, and instead of breathing fast, we're going to have to slow that breathing down. And I think that's something some people are going to have difficulty with, and embrace that because that's where they needed the correction. So I'm going to basically just swing these things back and forth and take a step, swing them, let that finish its cycle, and take a step. Now, obviously, you know where my inhale is. So each one of these adds a degree of complexity, but if you don't get too anxious, and if you do exactly what we want you to do, which is play with this, don't pose it, don't train it, don't look at your heart rate, don't look at yourself in a mirror, just do it and become self-aware of the movement and see if you can retain feedback from the movement. Don't ask people or watch video, do this and you'll sync it up before the questions are answered.
Awesome, let's give it a try. So tick-tock. And then
and let me give you one cue. Don't be so ambitious with your step and almost just drop into a half kneel instead of trying to load that front foot some. There you go. So it's really easy to try to get an aggressive or ambitious step, but don't do anything that slows down your club's rhythm, and then your club's rhythm will add the stability to your breath, and you'll figure out what kind of lunge and split you need to do to get these easy transitions in and out of pattern. While Brett's doing this and getting better at it with everything, I think we need to realize that sometimes when we talk about postures and patterns, they're so related that at the end of every pattern is a posture, and at the end of every posture is a pattern that lets you switch doing something, and his transitions are getting smoother and smoother, and he's using his breath and his movement together to enhance his stability. And that's where I think we can get away from this side plank strategy of trying to strengthen somebody's stabilizers instead of coordinating your breath, your posture, and your stabilizers together. So, did you like that one?
That is really cool.
All right, now do me a favor. Just go right back to your station 1, look at your rotations, even before you explore single leg stance.
Even easier rotation to the left. And now.
It's okay. Good. Look at you.
Way better.
So many people are going to ask you that they want to learn how to do this. And you do this to learn it. That's you do to learn. You don't just learn to do. We're giving you all the information you need to explore this for yourself and then allow people to withhold the question and just keep sanding the board. It's going to be smooth before I explain to you how it worked.
Well, and notice the little mix up there with my arms?
Yeah.
And that I didn't let it stop me?
No, don't.
And we didn't stop the camera either because those things are going to happen naturally. Breathe, get back into the flow, everything smoothed out. I didn't make the mistake again. And that's just part of that natural syncing all of this in a very natural fashion. That is really cool.
The reason these stations are here is because we're a different population than we were with the original populations that learn these. And you are a classically trained Indian club artist, whether you'll accept that title or not. So Brett's going right into a lot of the stuff on our coursework that we hope you know about, but Brett went into some classic patterns. And the funny thing is, I've put these Indian clubs in people's hands, have no idea that we ever did a course or have classic patterns. And they actually are getting aware just with that extra pound and that momentum. And sometimes that's all you need.
I love it.